Here we are at example 11 from our 5.17 notes. We're asked to simplify this following expression. Now, in just looking at it, we notice that this entire first piece does have a negative exponent. So what we're going to do is, instead of distributing that -4 to all those pieces, we're going to throw this entire thing onto the bottom and then change that then to a +4 exponent. So we end up then with 1 over this 2a squared b raised to the +4. The a to the 8th b, notice that all has a positive exponent. That's going to remain on top. So we have a raised to the 8th b on top still. And the same thing is going to really happen here with this a cubed b to the 5th raised to the -1st, that entire thing. What we're going to do is throw him on the top because it does have that negative exponent. So once we do that, we end up then with a cubed b to the 5th, all of that raised to the +1st now. So there we've gone ahead and changed things up in terms of the negative exponents. And now we can go ahead and simplify maybe like the tops. So we have a to the 8th times a cubed. We are multiplying those like bases. So really we will be adding the corresponding exponents. We end up with a raised to the 11th. Same thing is going to happen for b. We have b raised to the 1st, b raised to the 5th. That's going to give us b raised to the 6th. The reason I didn't distribute the 1 is just because it's 1. Doesn't really do a whole lot now. Really the only main purpose was to bring that up to the top. On the bottom, we still have our 2a squared b, all of that raised to the 4th power. And what we're going to do is we have powers raised to powers. We are going to distribute that 4 to all of the items and multiply those exponents. So we have 2 raised to the 1 times 4. That gives us 4. A squared. So the power 2 raised to the 4th. That's going to give us a to the 8th. Again, multiplying those powers. B, power to power, multiplying. So we get b to the 4th. Just kind of simplifying this up even further, we end up with a to the 11th, b to the 6th, all over. 2 to the 4th power gives us 16, a to the 8th, b to the 4th. And now just looking at our exponents, we notice that they are larger on top for the variables. So what we're going to do is subtract the 8 from the 11. He's gone. Same thing's going to happen for our b. So we notice 6 is larger than the 4, so we're going to subtract the 4 from the top. So in the end, we end up with a raised to the 3rd power, b raised to the 2nd power, all over 16. So there is our final simplified version for example 11 from our 5.1 set of notes.